Hi, welcome into the channel and thank you so much for tuning in. If you are new, my name is Rabbit and you are welcome to join this channel. Today I want to talk about why are people afraid of getting older, right? It seems like when you talk about people getting older or aging, it's almost like it's a curse to people, especially in our society where we are super obsessed with youth, right? Vanity and all those things. And it's like, no, we need to grow up, right? Aging, right, is a normal part of life, and actually a healthy long life is a blessing from God, right? And as you get older, you should have more wisdom, right? More wisdom to give the next generation. But what we're seeing, especially on social media, is we see the older generation giving this generation terrible advice, especially because maybe they've had a lot of bitterness in their life, right? They have failures in their life. They're giving advice based off of their anecdotal experiences, and they're setting this generation up for failure. And I feel like right now, we don't really have any true role models, right? Because you see women online, older women online, trying to keep up with 20-year-olds and 30-year-olds. You hear sayings like 30 is the new 20 and 40 is the new 30. And I'm like, wrong. I hate to tell you that. 30 is 30, 40 is 40. Yes, it is okay to work out, to keep your body in shape, to be, youthful as much as you can. But as you get older, you should be putting away childish things, right? That is what the word of God says, right? Put away those childish things as you get older, right? Because you are not that age anymore. At some point, you've experienced those things. Let the younger people experience those things. It's not a competition, right? Especially with women, because I know those women, they like to compete. They like to be who's the baddest this, who got the biggest this, who got that and that. Listen, we all got something that God has given us. All of us under the sun has gifts and talents that God has given us, right? And just certain things. And there's no need to have to try to compete with another woman, right? And that's going to forever be a losing battle because you will never be them. Doesn't matter how much you try to change your hair like them, what you try to wear, how you try to fix your body to be like them, you will never be that person. So perfect, right? Work on yourself. Be the best version of yourself that you can be. But I want to get back to aging because it seems like, especially in the Black community, right? It seems like, especially the men, they are encouraged to be very young minded, should I say, for a very long time. When you look at celebrities, they got names like Little This, Baby That. And it's like, when will y'all ever grow up? And matter of fact, rap, right? Especially this rap now, the mainstream rap, that is for young men. That is a young man's game, right? It seems like they're not even making music for older people anymore. It's like they're making music for the youth, right? And when we try to make music for the youth as an adult, it keeps us in a perpetual state of immaturity. And that's what we're seeing. A lot of people are immature, right? You see women out there fighting, like they 15 years old. You can't tell which one is the mama or which one is the daughter because they both act the same and they have no godly wisdom to pass to the next generation. We have to stop being so selfish and just thinking about the here and now and how it only affects us. If you have children in particular, the way we act, right, it all comes together. It affects all of us, right? The things that I do affect my children. The things that my children do, if they choose to have kids, will affect their children's children. So we have to grow up and start to be mature, right? We have to stop thinking now, oh, everything's a game and, it's okay if I'm immature. It's okay if I don't grow up because those have negative consequences. And if you look around, this immaturity is affecting our communities in droves, right? We don't have any role models to really look up to. If you do have role models, most of the time they're either, celebrities, they're singers, basketball players, but it's like people of just like good character, morals, and values that actually care about their community. Those are getting slim and slimmer. And yeah, people may be doing those things in their community, but a lot of people, when they do those things, they're not living what they say, right? They're not practicing what they preach. And we have to practice what we preach. So do not be afraid to grow up, right? Do not be afraid to age. There is a beauty in aging, right? That is wonderful. So, guys, thank you so much for tuning into today's video. If you ever struggled with the thought of getting older and you felt like it was crippling, or you just feel like, I don't want to get old, like it, because what is the alternative of getting old, right? Dying young. You want to pass away young when you didn't fulfill any of those dreams or the goals that God has given you, that He has invested in you, right? The goal is to die empty, meaning that we've died with everything that God has given us and we use those things. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.